Well, hey guys, good morning. Big Ed coming to you live from the station camp Greenway. What a cold gentleman out here this morning, man. Look at that frost everywhere. It is cold in Nashville, Tennessee. I hope you guys are doing well. Man, I've got an amazing story to tell you. I'll make it as brief as possible. But last October, I invited Robin to come to the live event. I said, listen, this is our 9th live event. I want you to come and experience what's going on in the life of the Mastermind from Iron Sharpens Iron. And she said, no, I'm really not going to go. That's the time for you guys, and I don't want to interrupt. There's 125 men there. I'll feel out of place. And I said, Robin, I want you to come. I want you to come just for me and experience the live event. So she agreed. She said, okay, I'll come. She said, but I'll only come like for a little while just to kind of meet everybody, and I'd love to do that. She said it would be a great experience for me as well. So we invited her to come on Saturday night. And Saturday night is when we do the awards presentation. And it's for all the amazing guys that have done amazing things throughout the year. And so Robin sat back there and she just couldn't believe the emotion that was involved and the gratitude from the men and how they stood up and gave their acceptance speeches for the things that they didn't even know they were going to get. It was a surprise, but they stood there and they just said, man, how appreciative I am for the men that are in our groups, and we just love it. And they just went on and on and on, talking about how grateful they were and they were undeserving, and you know how it is in an acceptance speech. So anyway, Robin excused herself for the rest of the night, and I went on with the men. And so I got home about midnight on Saturday night, and I eased into the bedroom, took a shower, got into bed, kissed Robin goodnight, and she sat up in the bed and turned the light on, and she said, I want to talk. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Do you have any idea how tired I am? I've been with all these knuckleheads all day. I am exhausted, Robin. She said, no, I want to talk. And I thought, well, this is pretty unusual anyway, because when we go to bed, we go to sleep, right? It's time to go to bed. But midnight, she's wanting to talk. And I said, okay. So I sat up, we turned the lights on, and I thought, boy, this is going to have to be good. She said, what are we going to do for the women? I said, what women are we talking about? And she said, the wives of Iron Sharpens Iron men. What are we going to do for the wives? And I looked at her and I said, am I dreaming? What are you talking about? And she said, we've got to do something for the wives. And I said, Robin, this has been my dream. And what has, propelled this on? And she said, I just couldn't imagine the women not being able to experience what I witnessed tonight. So we started praying about it and talking to our team about it. And so for 4 months now, we've been planning what we can do for the wives. So we're launching Iron Sharpens Iron for women. And we released it first over the past 3 weeks to our Mastermind members for their wives. And we filled up 2 or 3 groups like immediately. We haven't even released it. So officially, we're releasing it now to the public. And we're only going to do a couple more groups, and we're going to kind of get the base set and get established. But if you want to be a part of that, or your wife wants to be a part of that, all these interviews that I've done now for years and years and years, hundreds and hundreds of interviews, the women are always saying, what about us? What are you going to do for us? Because we've kept it just for the men. We do have 15 groups just for men. Tomorrow I'm going to come back and talk to you about the emerging man that we're launching for young men, and I can't wait for that. But I didn't want to confuse the topics today. Today I want to tell you we're doing it for the women, and I couldn't be happier. Robin is going to be leading a group. My daughter Brooke, which is the COO of our company, she's been running View from the Top for years now. She's going to be leading a group. Sonia Wallenbach, that's been in the group, in Brooke's group for a long time, has agreed to come, and she's going to be leading a group, and it's going to be outstanding. And I can't wait for the women to experience what the men have been experiencing now for 6 years. I put a link at the top of this post. If your wife, or if you're a lady and you're watching this and you're interested in having community like you've never experienced it, isolation is a terrible thing, and we all need people around us. We need to have trusted advisors that are non-biased, that can circle around us and edify us and encourage us and help us and take us to that next level. Well, you don't have to experience isolation any longer. you can have a group of women that are going to come around you, help you, and propel you to your goals and dreams like you've never experienced before, just like these guys in ISI have been experiencing for years. So listen, I don't think I'd wait too long because we filled up 2 or 3 groups like immediately when we launched it to the men. So pass this along, share it, take it to the women that you love, that you want to see grow personally and professionally. And I promise you, their life will never be the same for having been around other women that's going to take them to the place that they've never been. Well, hey, I got to get out of here and walk a little bit. I'm Big A, coming to you live this morning from the Station Camp Greenway. Go right now, send that application to somebody, let them check it out, and we'll be back with you and give you a call. Have a great day. We'll see you.